Got an NFC East game. Philadelphia Eagles is 4-11 going up to New York MetLife Stadium. Play the New York Giants is 8-7. New York Giants, you know, so many times you use that trick where you come in the last, you know, end of the year, get on a run to the Super Bowl. That ain't gonna happen this year. They out of it. I think they mathematically out of it, right?
Yeah.
Philadelphia?
No, not mathematically. I don't think so. It's possible.
Anyway,
let's just say Washington lose.
It don't matter. Let me finish what I'm about to say. It don't matter because I got them losing this game. You got the Philadelphia Eagles. I know they 4-11. I know Mike Vick's out of there. I know Andy Reid's out of there. Hell, just blow up the whole team. But Mike Vick's coming back. He's been out 3 games, I believe. He's rested up. Concussion, I don't think he'll get another concussion. I don't think. Then again, he could be punch drunk. Anyway, all that being said, Mike Vick coming back, gonna recharge the team, gonna go out with a bang. New York Giants, disappointment. All that being said, it don't matter if the New York Giants is on life support because they about to pull the plug. I got the Philadelphia Eagles over New York Giants. I would say it's an upset, but it's a game that nobody cares about. So
yeah, and this is all of the above is true. And what went wrong with the Giants is their defense. The front four got it. They ain't there no more. Before the day I was taking Philly over the Giants, you know, but I'm gonna say gonna throw a little New York pride up in there, Super Bowl champion pride, you know, and feel like they got something, play for something. I mean, you go out and lose the game to Philly, the last game of the season. I mean, or make it a long off season. Okay, you can't win every Super Bowl every year, but you damn sure don't want to lose to a 4-11 team at the end of the season. With that, I'm gonna say the Giants muster up just enough pass rush to confuse Vic, and he ain't gonna be confused. He's just sack him, knock him around a couple more times, and finish him off this season. And he is playing this week, right?
Who?
Vic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Playing.
They'll lose. Philly. I'm taking New York.
Yeah. We got another garbage game. Yes, I'm going to call it what it is. We got an AFC South game. Jacksonville Jaguars is 2-13. Going to Tennessee to play the Titans as 5-10. I ain't going to waste no time. I think Drew had surgery on his foot, which means he's on IR. He's done for the rest of the season. All they got is Justin Blackman. Yeah. Not saying Tennessee's going to, I wouldn't be shocked if Tennessee lose this game just off a GP, but I'm going to pick the Tennessee Titans because they're playing at home. And just like I said, Jacksonville don't have any ammo. So we're just going to wait to see when Tebow comes over there, start some excitement. With all that being said, I'm going with the Tennessee Titans over Jacksonville Jaguars.
I'm picking Jacksonville because this may be my last time picking Jacksonville ever because Tebow coming there, I cannot see myself picking them then. You know, Blackman, that's all they got right now. Running game is gone, but that may just be enough for Tennessee. They ain't done shit. They ain't done shit this year. Bud Adams, he done had an aneurysm last week, that game that they played.
Right.
But I think Jacksonville go in there and just win the last game of the season.
Next up, we got an NFC South matchup. Carolina Panthers at 6-9, playing the New Orleans Saints at 7-8. Carolina Panthers, they finishing off strong. They start off kind of weak. I was talking about Cam Newton at the beginning of the season. We gave him a couple of shots at him, but he turned around. Team looking good. New Orleans Saints, they started off like shit. They turned around. They looking good. They winning here, there, here, and there. But we just found out tonight, Friday night, that Sean Payton coming back, signed a 5-year extension for $7.5 million.
7.5.
Town's happy. Everybody's on cloud nine. They playing at the Mercedes-Benz Dome. That being said, I'm picking the New Orleans Saints over the Carolina Panthers just because they're on a high. What say you?
Yeah, everything's good in New Orleans. After they getting their coach back, they can say fuck it, the season was a wash to begin with. They don't care.
Right.
As long as they know their man coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina, nothing to play for. Cam Newton,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
he garbage. You know, he had a horrible season. Everybody called the sophomore jinx. We'll see what happened next year. You know,
Right.
I got some suggestions for him if he need them. He sure asked for him. But I'm picking New Orleans to win this game. It's the last game of the season. They're gonna finish at 500. Let's see what happens.
AFC South matchup. Houston Texans is 12-3, going up to Indianapolis. Lucas Oil Stadium, I think that's the name of it. Played the Colts that's 10-5. Indianapolis Colts, impressed. Might be the most impressed team I'm with that I think of this year. Rookie quarterback. You finished what, 2-15 last year?
2-14.
2-14 last year. You ended up 10-5 this year, the first year with the rookie quarterback. Everybody damn near left but Reggie Wayne. Great story. Houston Texans. I'm not as strong as them going through the playoffs like I did at the beginning of the season. They've been falling off the wagon every now and then. Ain't playing with their full potential. I understand Cushing's hurt. He out for the season. That hurt them on defense, but you was a well-rounded team. That's only one player. I can play better than that. All that being said, Indianapolis Colts had a good story. The story's going to end. No, it ain't going to end. They're going to the playoffs. But you will lose this game. Houston Texans over the Indianapolis Colts. Glad to see Pagano back. Coming from the leukemia, I think it was leukemia. Well, coming off the cancer, put it like that. So, glad to see you back. We'll wish for you next year, but this game, they will be losing. What say you?
Okay. You feel that the Colts ain't got one more feel-good story in there? Because, I mean, the Colts, this is the first game back.
Okay.
You know, everybody on 10 now. They're going against the Houston Texans, one of the top teams in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Playing at home.
Mm-hmm.
They won't pull this one out?
No, because you know why? I'm just going to use the mental aspect on this situation. If the Houston Texans would have won last week, I might have said Indianapolis would have stuck up in there and got this one. But Minnesota and Peterson went up into Houston and you come out of there with a win, they're going to make sure they're going to win this game. So that's why I picked Houston.
Okay, I agree with that. I like that. I think Luck, good quarterback. I ain't gonna say great. He ain't done shit yet, but I think he's a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's gonna win this game this week, and I don't know who they're gonna get matched up with in the playoffs. I think it's gonna be a tough game for him, but we'll get that type of experience their first season in the league. So, I'm taking Houston to set up all the feel-good stories for this season so far, regular season. They may have another one in the playoffs, but it's the end of this one, just like you said, because they got their head busted last week against Minnesota.
Next up, we got NFC South matchup. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 6-9 going up to Atlanta to the Georgia Dome. Play the Falcons as 13-2. First, Tampa Bay Buccaneers started off strong. Some tells me that. See, this is the reason why a college coach should move up to the pros. For the simple fact, if you got the college coach mentality, think you can tell a grown man what he could do, and he's making more money than you, after a while, they're going to get tired of that. And I think that's what's happening in Tampa Bay. You know, he came with his college mentality, think he could just yell and talk to anybody the way he wanted to talk to. Ain't nobody going to take that for only so much. That being said, Atlanta Falcons, they on the roll. Once again, I'm with y'all during the season. It's the postseason where we're going to have problems. But anyway, second point I got to make. My boy G Simp, I'm going to give it to you right now. If the Atlanta Falcons win, I'm going to apologize to you because you told us that they're going to go 14-2. I asked my partner here, I think if I find the video, I'm going to put the video down in the comments, but he said you full of shit. No, I ain't going to say it. You didn't say you were full of shit, but hell no, that's what you said.
Yeah.
Hell no, yeah. They ain't going to go 14-2. They're going to lose. They're going to go 12-14. I'm sorry, 12-4. But if they win, which they could be, go 14-2. I'm gonna give you your credit, man, straight up. So, what up, G Simp? Shouts out. But Atlanta Falcons over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What's that?
Yeah. Who would have thought? Yeah. But they got a shot at going 14-2. Tampa Bay, I thought they was gonna make a playoff push for a minute there. Like you said, they tired of getting pushed around verbally by their coach, I guess. I don't know what's going on in Tampa. Josh Freeman,
oh man, he fell off.
He fell off. The horseshoe and the rabbit's foot fell out of his pocket. Somebody kicked it on the sideline or something. But like I said, I don't know what happened to them. Atlanta, they're playing good. They always play good this time of year on the regular season. I don't know. This could be an upset in the making. Tampa Bay can go down there and beat them. I don't think they will. I'm taking Atlanta 14-2.
Next up, we got an AFC North matchup. Cleveland Browns is 5-10 going up to Heinz Field to play the Pittsburgh Steelers at 7-8. Cleveland Browns, I know the record is 5-10, but it's a hard 5-10. Like I always said, they play hard. It's just the fourth quarter is where they lose it. End of the third, beginning of the fourth, they get tired, run out of steam, whatever. I don't even know if Trent Richardson is going to play this week, but it doesn't matter. Pittsburgh Steelers has been a disappointment to me during this season. I thought they would play. They have not been playing like the Steelers of old. I mean, you got teams coming up in there, coming up by that they would have won. That usually didn't happen back in the days. But Ben Roethlisberger, hopefully Ben Roethlisberger and Todd Haley got all their little issues aside, cleared it up. And they're going to end up rallying this game, coming up out of there with a win. So I got the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Cleveland Browns. What say you?
I don't think so.
Whoa.
I think Cleveland, they, even though they have a good showing last week, was that Denver they played last week? Yeah, they didn't have a good showing against Denver. Okay, granted. All right, I give them that. But they show improvement every week. Okay, Pittsburgh, I think the injuries just caught up with Pittsburgh. It was just too much, too fast. I think they're still a good coach team, but, they just like Chicago, they don't have the second-tier guys to back up them starters that when they go to there, it's a big drop-off. It's too big of a drop-off, and they couldn't overcome that. And they still ain't going to overcome it this week. I'm taking Cleveland and go up in Pittsburgh, Heinz Field.
It can happen.
Yeah. And win this game. It will happen.